This is The Research Room. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to The Research Room with me, Lucy Ather.
And me, Janine Healy.
And today in The Research Room, we're talking about the YorQuit project. And we're joined by Professor Rachael Murray and Beck Thorley. Welcome to The Research Room.
Hi, thank you.
Hello.
So could you just introduce yourselves for us?
Yep, so I'm Rachael Murray. I'm a Professor of Population Health at the University of Nottingham. I work across a number of different research areas, but most of my work is around helping people to stop smoking and looking at kind of tobacco control policies to support that. I'm here in the role of the Chief Investigator of the YorQuit study, which I lead along with Matt Callister, who is at Leeds Teaching Hospitals.
Brilliant. Welcome.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Beck Thorley. I'm a trial coordinator at the University of Nottingham. I work on studies exploring how stop smoking support can be integrated into NHS services and most recently within lung health checks. So I'm coordinating the YorQuit study along with colleagues from the York Trials Unit. My bit is to look after the stop smoking advisors, which we'll probably talk about in a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Great. So you're here to talk about YorQuit, and that's the short name, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
But what's the kind of long name of the study?
So our longer name is Supporting People in Yorkshire Who Smoke to Quit. So Yorkshire and quit. And particularly in the context of lung cancer screening settings.
I see. Okay. So we have a little competition about the short name. So the short name's YorQuit, isn't it? And we like to rate it.
Yeah.
And I'm going, yes.
We'll be nice.
So what's your long title again?
Supporting People in Yorkshire Who Smoke to Quit.
Oh, right. So you've not gone for the letters for each of the name. You've just gone
we've not done an acronym.
See, I wasn't sure you were going to like that because it's not an acronym.
No, yeah. But I don't mind if they've not gone for an acronym. It's if they go for an acronym and they force it through, that's the problem.
Okay.
So they've just gone for a little short name that means what the project is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yorkshire Quit.
Yeah, Quit in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, I think it's good. I like it. And also I think quitting smoking, I kind of know what it's about.
Yeah, but I don't know about this.
Straight away.
There's no smoking in it, though, is there?
Would you rather it was your quit smoke? Your smoke quit?
Yeah, like more quit.
Oh.
But then you've dropped the Yorkshire bit.
Yeah, but you need to know it's about quitting smoking, not about Yorkshire.
Doesn't s'more just sound like s'mores?
Yeah.
Chocolate digestives and marshmallows.
Exactly.
Oh, yes. You've thought about this before.
And we don't want to stop eating those.
That's why you came up with YorQuit, isn't it? Okay. So you're okay then. I quite like it, really.
I like it.
actually.
It's quite short. I like them short.
It's short and punchy
catchy.
and it's catchy and people can do it. Yeah, so who's going to rate it first?
I'll go first. I'm going to give it a 7.
Oh,
We'll take that.
Thank you. Yeah, 7's good.
Can I give it a 7.5?
Oh, you just want to outdo me.
I
don't
did,
you?
actually.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just
That's
thought to
good.
be kind, actually, because you're staring at me again. It always does work like that. But actually, I like the fact that you've thought about it rather than just going through an acronym generator, which a lot of people have done.
Yeah. I like that as well because sometimes you get like
Very random.
random
Acronyms.
things that aren't even words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about one of those in a bit, aren't we? Maybe, potentially.
Oh.
Oh, right. Okay.
Teaser.
Well,
Yeah.
perhaps we'll get on to your project then now. So, in a nutshell, can you describe your project, please?
Yep. So our project is funded by Yorkshire Cancer Research, and it is a randomised control trial where we're testing 3 different ways of supporting people who attend for lung cancer screening and smoke to stop smoking as part of the experience. Beck will give some more detail in a minute about what those 3 arms are, but we're hoping that we can provide evidence that will help inform the development of the national policy around lung cancer screening and how that's rolled out and how it should look to best support the people that attend.
Great. So it's helping people stop smoking sort of alongside the screening or when they go along to their screenings? Is it that kind of thing?
The idea is that we make it one integrated package so that lung cancer screening and stopping smoking are approached at the same time with the same level of importance, actually, for the people who are smoking that attend for a lung cancer screening appointment.
And what is lung cancer screening? Is that a sort of scan of your lungs? Or is that wrong?
Yeah, no. So lung cancer screening has recently been rolled out across England. It's in a phased approach, but effectively people who are deemed to be at high risk, and there's a way that that's calculated through medical history and smoking history. Those people are invited to a kind of health check where they go through some questions and some more screening. And if they're still deemed to be at high risk, they have a low-dose CT scan of their lungs, which means they can detect any changes or any small kind of growths at a much earlier stage before they're symptomatic.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So it's a CT scan of the lungs.
CT scan, yeah.
Oh, okay. Great. And you're testing 3 different things. And it's across Yorkshire, is that right?
So the original plan was across Yorkshire, hence the name YorQuit.
Yeah.
But we have added an additional recruiting site in through Manchester.
Oh.
So we're Yorkshire and Manchester. We might have to change our acronym.
Your man
moving
quit.
forward.
Yes, your man quit.
Your man quit. Oh, if only. So yeah, we've added an additional site. So we'll have 3 sites in Yorkshire. So Hull, Bradford, and Leeds, and then Manchester will be the 4th site.
Ah, we've expanded into Manchester.
We have.
And why is it Yorkshire then? Why are you focusing on Yorkshire? Is that something to do with the prevalence of lung cancer?
Yeah, the prevalence of lung cancer is really high in Yorkshire. It's one of the highest in the country. But also the funders are Yorkshire Cancer Research. So it's money that's been donated by Yorkshire people to help Yorkshire people.
So you're testing 3 different things. Could you tell me what they are?
Yep, of course. They're 3 different things, but that are quite similar. So the first treatment arm is usual care. So people will just get referred to their local stop smoking service, but they also get the offer of the use of an app. So it's like a stop smoking service in an app, basically. So they can use their local stop smoking service or the app, and it's free. Both are free. Or then we've got our own integrated stop smoking service within the study team. So they would come to us and get stop smoking support over the telephone delivered by our team. And then the third arm is the same stop smoking service, but the successful quitters measured at 4 weeks, 12 weeks and a year get the incentive of a shopping voucher.
Oh, right. Okay. And is that a sort of, if you stop smoking, you'll get this?
Yes. So if we get a CO validated quit, so we test their quit, they have to blow into a machine to show us that they've quit smoking, and we measure that in their carbon monoxide in their breath. So if they get a CO reading less than 10 ppm, at 4 weeks, they're eligible for £25, at 12 week, £50. And if they're still quitting a year, they get a £100 voucher.
Oh,
wow.
Oh.
So
Yeah, there are.
treatment arms. And then within the treatment arms, they get free access to free products. So it's e-cigarettes, patches, gum, all the full range of stop smoking products that are available in the shops. And also there's a magic pill out there that's called Varenicline. So they also get pharmacotherapy, so they can also get the option to use this magic pill that...
Oh, wow.
Oh, what is a magic pill?
I've never heard of that. I didn't realise there was medicine for stopping smoking.
No, I didn't.
So, yeah, there are pharmacotherapies available to support people to stop smoking. Pharmacotherapies. So, medication, basically. It's my accent.
It's your accent.
Oh, no, I know what you mean. Like pharmacology.
Yeah. Pharmacotherapies, yeah. That are available.
That is me.
Yeah. So there's a tablet. It's called Varenicline. Or there's another one called cytosine. There are 2 on the market currently that you could take, and you basically go off smoking.
Wow.
It affects the receptors in your brain, and you just don't want to smoke.
A lot of people consider it a magic pill.
Yeah,
so that's why
it's not. It doesn't take everything away. It doesn't make it an easy experience at all. I think there's a perception that you can take a drug and it will help you to stop smoking. And it is really, really effective. It's one of the most effective treatments that are available. But it has got this reputation, and people that we're seeing do come asking for the magic pill.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But we do have lots of success with it. So that's they can get that via their local stop smoking service. So it's available in treatment arm 1 as well as within the study treatment arm 2 and 3. So it is widely available on the most part.
Yeah.
But it's accessible for everybody.
Yeah.
So
So you have the app.
Yeah. The telephone and quit.
So it's
service.
the app plus their local stop smoking service. So they can go to their local stop smoking service, or they can use the app, or they can use their local stop smoking service and the app as group 1, one treatment arm. Treatment 2 is an integrated stop smoking service within the lung health check, the lung health screening programme. So we're attached to that, as it were. And then the third arm is the integrated stop smoking service plus incentive.
With the incentive.
Right, I get it.
Right, okay.
Intervention arms 2 and 3 come through to integrated stop smoking service. And that's where we have 5 stop smoking advisors based at the University of Nottingham, but they actually work from home. And they're a great team, aren't they? They're National Centre for
National Centre for Smoking Cessation Training.
Yeah,
very good.
Yes,
that was well remembered.
Yeah, so they're well trained, and they also have some knowledge of lung cancer screening programs. So just a little bit about how the process is for people going through lung cancer screening, so they can talk to people. They're not medical experts, but they, they're really well trained in supporting people to quit smoking. But I suppose they can offer. They just understand the process. So, and they're not worried. If somebody has a diagnosis, or has to go back and have a nodule checked, and sometimes they want to talk about that as part of their consultation. So they're just used to talking to people in those,
be able to talk
so they're advisors, so to speak.
They've worked with us for 4 years now, so they've become really quite specialist at working with this particular population. And I think anyone that's getting to the ages of 55 to 74 that is still smoking, they're a particularly hard nut to crack, a lot of them, because they will have a lot of barriers. I've tried it, this was rubbish, can't do that. So they're really good at breaking down a lot of those barriers. But also this population typically have got a lot of other things going on. There's a lot of mental health issues, anxiety, loneliness is another one, particularly, again, amongst these aged individuals. And so our advisors, they've got really skilled, I think, at just having those conversations and being able to support people and direct them to the right places, which I 100% believe is behind the success that they're having with these individuals. And the feedback that we get from our participants about our advisors is just amazing to hear.
That's great.
We will get testimonials come back that say, these ladies have changed my life.
Oh, that's so nice.
I never thought I would do it. I've done it with their support. They gave me the confidence, and that's just amazing.
Yeah.
We had one story where we were supporting a lady who worked in Greggs.
Oh, yeah.
And she quit smoking with the support of the study, and then she was so pleased because she'd smoked for 40 years, and she was so pleased to quit that she was going to work and telling her colleagues, and then in the end everybody that smoked in that Greggs all quit.
Oh, really?
So there's
brilliant.
Smoke-free Greggs.
Yeah. We're doing it one Greggs at a time.
Yeah.
So your population is, did you say 55?
55 to 74 years old.
And why is it that you went for that age group?
So that's dictated by the eligibility criteria for the National Lung Cancer Screening Programme. So they've done all their analyses, and the risk benefit is greatest in that age population.
That makes sense. Okay.
So you just say, they know there's a link between lung cancer and smoking, is that?
A lot of people do. It's quite well known now that there is a strong link between lung cancer and smoking. There's still some people that I think deny it. Whether that's just within their own minds as a way of justifying ongoing smoking, or they genuinely don't know. I think it's more the former. People do know, but they choose to ignore it and kind of shut it out of their minds.
Lung cancer is the leading cause of death in the UK, and smoking causes over 70% of cases. And quitting smoking is the single best thing that you can do to reduce your chances of getting lung cancer.
Yeah.
So I can see why the cancer research wanted to focus on it, because there's evidence to say that it's there, but people seem to be in denial that smoke. You're saying there seems to be some sort of resistance.
Yeah, I mean, we're focusing on lung cancer screening primarily because we had a previous study that this is built on, and we were integrated within another research project that was looking very much at a community approach to lung cancer screening. So for one of the first times, they took mobile units to community locations, so supermarket car parks, football grounds, bingo halls, etc.
I remember that.
Yeah, the Yorkshire Lung Screening Trial.
Yeah.
So we were based within that study, which is how the kind of looking very specifically at stop smoking within lung cancer screening. Again, that was another Yorkshire Cancer Research funded project within Yorkshire, so very focused in that area. So that was why the original studies were looking within lung cancer. But obviously, smoking contributes to so many other different cancers around the body. So it's not just a lung cancer screening specific. We can look at a variety of other cancers, plus cardiovascular disease, respiratory disease. There's a whole host of illnesses and conditions that are directly attributable to smoking.
Right. So I didn't realise that smoking was linked to other cancers. I knew it was linked to lung cancer, but I didn't realise it was linked to other cancers.
There's a host of different cancers that we know there is enough evidence to say that smoking causes that cancer. And in research and science, if we say the word cause, then we have to have really strong evidence that shows it is indisputed.
Yeah.
So could you tell us a bit about why you're doing the project and the background to the research?
So the research, I think, is really important because we're in the stage of getting a lung cancer screening programme that is being rolled out across the country, which is really great because what we know with lung cancer particularly is most people that are diagnosed don't realise until it's quite late in the day. So when they start exhibiting symptoms, which prompts them to go to the doctors or the accident emergency department, what lung cancer screening does is it detects the lung cancer before people have even become aware that they may have it. So these CT scans pick up very small changes called nodules within the lung, which can go on to develop a cancer, or they are picking up cancers themselves. So that's the lung cancer screening. But of everyone that attends for lung cancer screening, only around 2 to 3% of those people will be diagnosed with a cancer, which is really fortunate for those 2 to 3% because they can get earlier treatment and then their chances of survival and disease-free future is far higher. But what we do know is that people who smoke are far more likely to develop other cancers, have heart disease, respiratory diseases, a whole host of other health conditions. And about 30 to 50% of the people that attend for lung cancer screening are actually currently smoking. And so if we can intervene at this moment, and evidence has shown that when people attend for lung cancer screening, they're actually likely to be far more motivated to engage in trying to quit smoking because they've thought about their health.
Yeah, that makes
They've thought
sense.
about their lungs. They're coming. You know, some people will get told your lungs are okay, you don't have a cancer, and there's that sense of relief potentially of actually I'm okay. And we can say if you can stop smoking, then we can make sure that that chance is maximised. Other people may get either a nodule diagnosis or a cancer diagnosis, and we can say, look, even though that's the case, if we can support you to stop smoking, then your treatment is likely to be better. You're likely to have less side effects. You're less likely to be readmitted to hospital after you've had, if you need surgery, etc. Your quality of life is better. You'll be able to breathe easier. A whole host of additional benefits. So whatever the outcome of the scan, there is a benefit to stopping smoking. And it's the prime time to do that where we can capitalise. It's called a teachable moment where you can effectively teach someone to change their behaviour at a time where their motivation is higher.
I see.
Yeah. No, it does actually. It makes sense, doesn't it? Sounds like a really great time to tell people to help them stop smoking when they're already thinking about their kind of health.
Yeah, and the people that attend have generally, had that kind of moment of thinking, I need to check. They're either a bit concerned and they want to go and get that reassurance, or they're just engaged generally and want to know.
And there's the health inequalities as well. Lots of people, or people who live in deprived areas, have a higher frequency or tendency to smoke. And so that means that those people are more likely or more prone to get some kind of cancer. And so YorQuit helps to address these health inequalities as smoking remains highest in these deprived communities.
Yeah. And you're looking to find what the best kind of support is really that you can offer around the screening.
Yes, in more of a real world setting. I think our previous study, we had stop smoking advisors actually on the mobile units that were going around all the supermarket car parks, etc. They had their own room. So we really did capture people at that very point of attending and having their CT scan, which was really, really effective. So we offered the same kind of package of support that Beck has described. We gave treatments, medications, e-cigarettes, nicotine replacement therapy, etc. We were testing an additional component within that, which was a booklet which showed people their own heart and lung images that we'd captured during the CT scan. And we were able to illustrate where they had areas of lung damage and where they had damage to the arteries in their heart, likely because of smoking. So the idea of that was to test whether that could increase motivation to stop smoking and stop smoking. The results of that were negative. There was no different, but we won't go into that.
It's still a result. It's good to know that.
Yeah. But what was really positive, I think, from that was 12 months down the line, so a year after we'd first seen them, just under 30% of both of our study arms had been quit from smoking for that 12-month period, which is actually fantastic.
Yeah.
If people are getting to 12 months, the likelihood is that they will stay smoke-free for the rest of their lives. So it was really, really positive. And so those study results were amazing. When we've looked to kind of embed that within the national programme, we've had conversations with local NHS sites who are doing this. The reality is there just isn't space on those mobile units to have somebody based all day, every day.
Right.
We had that luxury as a research trial within a research trial when we worked with the Yorkshire screening trial.
Yeah.
But the feedback that was coming was, that's great, but it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
So we've kind of gone,
life.
we've had to go back to the drawing board and think very pragmatically what may happen. So now we have a referral process that we're not on the vans. We're reliant on each local team to let us know within 24 hours that there is somebody who has indicated that they're interested in stopping smoking, and then our team of stop smoking advisors then make the contact with them and explain the trial and do everything that they do.
I see. That explains.
Yeah. The Yorkshire Enhanced Stop Smoking Study, and so the acronym was YES. YESS. Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one
That's
too.
a good one.
Yeah. It worked.
And that trial was the one you've been talking about, the previous trial, the where you had the pictures they showed them.
Yeah.
And
So
you were
that
on
was
the back of the Yorkshire
lung screening trial.
Yeah.
So that's where we were. But like I said, the kind of practicalities of that in the real world, I think we're going to be really, really challenging. And one of the things we're becoming aware of at the moment, I think, is where the national screening programme is being rolled out, there are massive disparities in terms of how each of those sites is approaching their stop smoking support. So there isn't really any strong description of how the stop smoking service should look within the lung cancer screen. They just say that they should be offered some kind of stop smoking support. So they should have very brief advice delivered about stopping smoking, and then there should be engagement with a tobacco dependency treatment member of staff. But the level of detail about how that looks hasn't been described in any way. So there are some lung cancer screening sites that have really amazing stop smoking service. They're fully integrated and offer a full range of support. Whereas you go to the complete other end of the scale, and there are some sites that don't even have a local service to support people stopping smoking that they can refer into.
Oh, okay.
So there's a massive disparity. It's almost like a postcode lottery, but on a slightly bigger scale around England.
So we're looking to fill the gap to try and find out what might work for most services.
Yeah, something that's scalable, something that's readily fundable and is quite easy to deliver.
Yeah.
So that's why you've got 3 different choices.
So we've got 3 different choices.
Yeah, I suppose the incentive one we've taken influence from smoking in pregnancy studies because it works there's a high prevalence in some areas of women who smoke while pregnant.
Yeah.
And they were offered incentives to quit.
Oh, okay.
And did really well on it.
So that worked quite well.
Yeah,
in the previous research.
Yeah, and so I think we wanted to see if it would work in because our population are people aged 55 to 75.
Okay.
And so there's still lots of benefits for them to quit smoking, because sometimes there's a little bit of apathy around whether it's worthwhile quitting at that age, because they've smoked their whole lives. And
why would I quit now?
Yeah, why would I quit now? So we wanted to try and think about that a little bit, and because there is so many health benefits for lots of different, outside of cancer, aren't there? To quitting. So we just thought,
it's a good idea.
Yeah, see if it keeps them quit for longer.
Yeah.
But the financial incentives in pregnancy have been so successful that it's now recommended by NICE.
Oh, right.
So the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence, they actually recommend that pregnant women are offered an incentive for quitting during pregnancy.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So that's why you've gone for that arm as well as the other two.
Yeah. It's slightly controversial, I think, paying people to stop smoking.
I suppose it is. Yeah.
And we wrestled with that for quite a while. But the overall benefit that can be gained outweighs what it would cost to provide that incentive.
I see what you mean, yeah. It
Yeah,
just
I
costs a
think
lot
so.
more to...
Costs a lot more to treat the smoking-related disease.
Okay, so how does the project work?
People are invited to the lung cancer screening program by their GP. And then during the triage call, they're asked if they're interested in the study. And then if they are, one of our study support workers will contact them, talk to them about the study, send them out the information, and then we call them a couple of days later and they're consented and randomised if they want to join the study. And at that point, that's where we randomise them and they get put into their treatment group. So if they're in group 1, we refer them to the local stop smoking service.
Yeah.
And if they're in groups 2 or 3, they'll get referred into our team and we contact them within 24 hours and start to support them to quit smoking.
And are they randomised? Is it kind of equal chance of being in each of the 3?
Yes. It's permeated blocks of 6.
I think
Oh,
No.
wow.
We don't need to know how the randomisation
All
works.
right, so
Is it sort
We've
of
got
equal?
I think the other interesting thing that we're doing in this trial is a lot of research studies in this area only look at people who are eligible for the lung cancer screening programme. So that have met that criteria that I've spoken to you about before.
Yeah.
But when people engage with the triage call that Beck's mentioned, some of them are found to be not at quite high enough risk. So that's usually because they haven't smoked for enough years. And so what we're doing with this study is we're also kind of taking a subgroup in who haven't quite met the criteria. They're currently smoking, but they haven't smoked enough to make eligibility for the trial. So we're hoping if we can stop them smoking before they would become eligible, they will never become eligible, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I feel like you want to help everyone stop smoking, really, don't you?
Yeah. So again, it's another teachable moment that we said to somebody, your risk isn't high enough, but actually you can further reduce that risk if we can help you to stop smoking now. So we're interested to see how the uptake of that is and what the success is in that particular group.
So that's a separate study that you'll have then?
They're not included in our overall number. So what we'd call our power calculation. So we're not reliant on those people to get our overall study effect. But those will be included in each of the study arms so we can investigate the impact in those not quite high enough risk people as well.
I see. So you like an extra bit of statistics done.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yes, some
smart people in the York Trials unit have told us we can do it and we've said okay.
Yeah. And the good news is that we are recruiting similar numbers from people who are not eligible to those that are eligible. I mean, we've only just started, and so we are getting a nice spread of people across all the different groups and eligibilities.
So, in terms of what you're measuring, do you have questionnaires, or are you measuring something a bit more medical?
So we do questionnaires. So we want to know people's quit outcomes, obviously. And the data collection port, so 4 weeks, 12 weeks and a year. So we do a questionnaire at 4 weeks, 12 weeks and a year.
Yeah.
And then our main outcome measure is a 7-day point prevalent quit. So that means...
Oh my goodness, what's that?
What does that mean?
That means that at the data collection point, so at week 4, the person has to have not smoked for a week, 7 days before that date. And then we measure that by a CO reading done on the doorstep. So they blow into a CO monitor.
Oh, you mean you call at the door?
Yeah, we go to the house. So we go to the house or cafe or somewhere, wherever they feel comfortable. And we ask them to blow into our CO monitor, which is a bit like a breathalyzer, if you've seen, but it's not anything like that. But that's just to try and get you to understand what it looks like. But they just blow into a tube, into a meter, and we measure how much carbon monoxide is in their breath. And then that's an indicator of if they've quit smoking, basically. So anything below 10 points per milligram of
parts per million.
Parts per million, thank you. Breath. What is it? It's CO2 in their breath. CO in their breath. So we'll
carbon dioxide.
Carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide, of course.
Just 1O.
Yes. My chemistry failed me there.
So we're measuring how much carbon monoxide is in their breath, and if it's less than 10 parts per million, then they're deemed to be a non-smoker.
And you do that for
At
did you
week
say?
4, at week
Four.
12, and then after a year, so
Ah.
52 weeks.
And is that 4 weeks after they've had their screening?
So we have a 2-week onboarding period.
yeah.
So just to make sure that everybody's in each treatment arm gets the same time to commit to their quit. So we have a 2-week onboarding thing, and that's in every treatment group. So after the 2 weeks, that's when we start the time. The clock starts, and then we measure from that point. So we want to make sure people have the opportunity to get in touch with their local service, to get the products, to try the e-cigarette, to do all different,
Oh, so you get like a 2-week grace period, really.
Yeah, because sometimes it just makes sense. If they're on holiday and all that, we want to give everybody the best chance of getting started, really.
Yeah.
So it takes a week to get products delivered by post, because we're not face to face with them. When we were face to face, we could hand it over and people would go away with it there and then. But now we have to contact our suppliers and then arrange for them to post out. So we needed to have a period of time for all of that to happen. Otherwise, no one would be able to make a 4-week quit.
Yeah.
Really, it just wouldn't be.
Yeah, it's not fair, really.
Yeah.
It's just starting from right now.
It wouldn't be possible. So we're doing the 7-day at each time point, as Beck said, but we'll also be looking at what we call a continuous quit. So we'll look at whether people have been quit at 4 weeks, the 12-week and the 12-month period. So we'll get another indicator. So we get the snapshot in time 3 times, but then we also get the longer-term continuous outcome.
Cumulative.
Yeah. And the questionnaires are looking at sort of health. Oh, I suppose we forgot to say, alongside this, we're running a process evaluation.
Yes.
I was going to add that on.
Yeah, to see if the intervention is at the end of the study what it is at the beginning of the study, and also an economic analysis.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that, because there's usually a bit of economic analysis.
Yeah, so we are, we should be able to tell you how much a quit costs.
Yeah, we'll be looking to calculate the cost per quit. By taking all the data from healthcare usage as well, we can look at broader costs and cost savings potentially.
Yeah.
But the questionnaire includes things about how much is spent on nicotine products, on e-cigarettes, what their general health is. So the EQD5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the famous quality of life.
Yes, the quality of life. That's included in our questionnaire. So we're measuring that at weeks 12 and 52.
Okay.
So we can compare. Yes, alongside the main study, we're running a process evaluation with colleagues at Cardiff University.
And are they interviewing people?
So the colleagues at the University of Cardiff are going to be interviewing people after 12 weeks, and then again after a year. And just to find their experiences of how they thought the intervention went, basically.
Yeah, we get a lot of. I think most trials do a bit of qualitative work now, don't they?
Yeah.
So we'll be interviewing the people that declined as well.
Oh, right.
So to see why they declined and what it was about the intervention or the study that meant they didn't want to engage with us, which is just as important as interviewing the people that do take part, because we want to make this available to everybody. And if there's something we're doing or not doing that would change that, then that's really important for us to know to feed into future kind of research and policy development.
Yeah, that's a really good group of people to interview, I think, to hear from, definitely.
So how's it going so far?
Really well. We're doing really well. We've got 48 participants recruited, all, trying to quit smoking.
Yeah.
And so we've just started to collect some of the 12-week data. So, exciting. It's early days, but,
but it's going well.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
Very early.
Yeah. Brilliant. Well, I think now
we have a bit of fun now for our random researcher questions, which I think you've been preparing for.
We don't like random.
Nobody does, really. But they're not that bad, honestly. So I think Lucy better do the first one.
I'll go first. If you could have a billboard anywhere in the world to share one key takeaway from your research, what would it say?
I think it would say that stopping smoking at any age really improves your health.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good one.
I think mine, I'll take the kind of opposite side of that, would be very much aimed at the kind of healthcare professionals to say, please don't be afraid of having this conversation.
Yeah.
People that come for lung cancer screening, they're not just expecting it, they're wanting it. So please don't think that it's going to damage your relationship or it's going to have any negative consequence. Please just start that conversation because you could really make a huge change to somebody.
Yeah, I think those billboards go quite well together.
Yeah.
We'll put them up next to each other.
It'd be quite wordy.
Yeah.
How a bit weird, yes. But never mind.
We'll put a nice picture next to it. It'll be fine.
I'm sure we could put it in a picture somehow. I think. If you could turn your project into a board game, what would it be called and how would it be played?
It's quite a hard one.
Did you not practice this one?
Would it be Snakes and Ladders?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
It would have to be Snakes and Ladders.
You can elaborate, Beck.
Well, just because we get so many people that want to commit to a quit and try the best, but it's just
Oh, yeah.
they're human
Of course, yeah.
and life happens. And so then, they get going and then something happens and then they slide down the ladder and we're there to catch them.
Slide down the snake.
Yeah.
Slide down the snake. That's it, climb up the ladder. We support them up the ladder and then they slide down the snake.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
really
we
close.
are there to support them and start again without too much
Help them
fuss
up
or
the ladder.
bother.
Yeah.
That's a really good
That's a
one.
good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Knew there's a reason you came.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a good reason.
That's a good one, that. Yeah, we'll have to get it made. YorQuit, Snakes and Ladders.
Yeah.
What was your dream job as a kid before you knew that researcher was an option?
Pop star.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
I can't even sing. I can't sing. But...
Is that why you've been gripping this microphone?
Yeah.
Swinging it around.
A natural with the mic.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really had a dream job, just sort of aspirations to be on the telly.
Oh, great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Now here I am,
Here you are,
podcasting.
podcasting.
Almost on the telly.
Yeah, almost on the telly. Yeah, I don't really think I thought about a real job.
Yeah.
Did you?
Me, my dream job as a youngster was I wanted to be the official nutritionist to the Welsh rugby team.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That was
Very
always what I
specific.
wanted.
Yeah, that's an unusual one. But
A
Yeah.
nutritionist. Are you big into rugby?
I'm a Welsh girl. Of course I am.
of course, yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
a nice
combining my A levels of food science and PE,
one.
amongst other things, that was where I.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, great.
that sounds
How
actually
did you end
quite.
up here, age? That's the next question.
Yeah. How did
Well,
you
I suppose
go-
you public health.
Yeah, definitely still healthcare.
Yeah, no, it was through. So when I went and did my undergraduate degree, my dissertation was looking at fish oil supplementation for exercise-induced asthma.
Oh, wow.
And so from that, I got linked in with John Britton, who was doing a lot of work around diet and asthma in Nottingham. And I emailed him and asked for a job.
Oh,
And
Very good.
The rest is history.
I like that. I just email someone. I'd like this job. And he thought, well, yeah.
Yeah. There was a bit more to it than that,
Yeah.
but that was the basic.
In a nutshell.
basic
Yeah.
yeah, the nutshell.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, okay. Shall we do another one?
I feel like we're on Graham
See, I like
Norton's
these
red
now.
chair.
Do you feel
Yeah.
that? Oh, we don't flick you off. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We're not going to flick you
Just
off the
wait.
chair.
Go back.
That's not going to happen. What's the most unexpected or surprising thing you've discovered so far in your research?
I think for me, a lot of the people we've come across surprise me
Mm.
in the sense of you listen to what their initial conversations are and you think, to be frank, you're really going to struggle. You know, I can see why you've continued smoking
Yeah.
for as long as you have. But the things they're able to achieve with their own kind of willpower and the support that our amazing team have offered them, I think just honestly never ceases to surprise me
Yeah.
what they're able to do.
That they can quit smoking after 50 years of smoking, and when you first speak to them, they're absolutely convinced that there's no way.
Yeah.
They're like, "I'll listen to you, but you're not going to help me."
And the
then-
complexities that are in their lives and the issues that they're dealing with
Yeah.
on a day-to-day basis are, so far beyond what I have to do or what Beck has to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so the fact that they managed to do it is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is.
that's so nice.
It is lovely.
Yeah.
That. Yeah.
Inspirational.
Yes. Very inspirational.
What advice would you give to someone starting a similar project?
Apart from don't do it. I think for me, it's be realistic with the amount of time it takes to kind of get contracts set up, particularly when you're working with multi-NHS partnerships and agencies.
Yeah.
It's completely unimaginable how many barriers there are to get through. And, it's taken us far longer than we'd anticipated to get to the point of beginning to recruit. And I know it always happens.
Of trials, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, we do.
The thing is as well, though, people are so open to wanting to do the study, in the NHS whatever organisation it is. But it just does take, even with that so much willing, it just seems to take a long time.
It does, yeah.
Which can be frustrating. Yeah. It can be really frustrating. And even when you get going, there are still little nuances that need to be ironed out.
Definitely.
But
challenges.
Yeah. And you just don't think about. You kind of think about.
Yeah.
But then you're sort of still surprised by it, I suppose.
Yeah. But then build your relationships, because the relationships we've built with our partner sites have been absolutely instrumental in getting us to where we're at. We're lucky. We've got such a brilliant team at each of the sites that is just so supportive and are helping us to push everything through. So everyone's pushing in the same direction. It is literally just the kind of institutional barriers and red tape that slows everything up.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for coming into the research room today and telling us all about YorQuit. It's a really, really interesting study. I don't think we've had any smoking cessation ones before, have we?
No,
So that's a first for the research room.
It's been really interesting. Yeah.
It's good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, you're so welcome. And we'll put some information in the show notes for people if they want to find out a bit more about the study. But just to say thanks very much.
Thank you for coming.
Bye. Don't forget to like and follow The Research Room wherever you get your podcasts. And if you'd like to leave us a review, that really helps other people find the podcast.